Hello, Dolphin Doug here. And I want to answer the question of can you walk to the glacier? For the vast majority of you, the answer is no. I'm out here in early December and the lake's frozen over. But if you listen, you can hear Nugget Falls in the background. It's still flowing. So around Nugget Falls is dangerous water. Now, most of you aren't going to come here in the wintertime. If you do, you can wait till it's a hard freeze, which we do get for maybe a month at a time. And we can walk right across from this side out to the glacier. There's not much glacier left, so you might want to hurry if that's what you want to do. If you come in the summer, like the vast majority of people, you have a couple of options. None of them very good. I mean, we're in a place of fantastic beauty, but I'm sure what you want is to go get right to that glacier. And that's a challenge. We do have global warming. We do have a receding glacier. Back in the 30s, where I'm standing right now was covered with ice. When I moved here in 1993, December of 1993, you could walk out to Nugget Falls there, and it seemed to me that I could either throw a ball or maybe shoot an arrow and hit the glacier. It was that much closer. It's gone way back since then, perhaps a mile. So if you come here in the summer and you get enough time, and it's hard because it's well more than a half-mile walk out to the glacier, to the waterfall and back. You can strut right out there and come right back. You just don't have much time to do it. If you only have an hour tour, and most of them are only an hour, you really need to fly on that. And I would expect you to go right away to do that. If there's anything, and there's lots of interesting stuff behind the camera here, you need to do that afterwards, or you're gonna just have to scrub it, because the last thing you wanna do is miss the second part of your tour. The other option, which is totally cool, but absolutely inaccessible for most of you, is to hike up the west side of the lake and touch the ice from that side. It's a tour that's run by an outfit called Above and Beyond, and I think it's Becky James that owns it. She's been doing it for years. The glacier has been moving back a long time since then. The last time I looked, I couldn't get quite to the ice because there's a lot of water in front of that ice. Right now, what you're seeing between us and Nugget Falls is a sign of low water levels. The water in the summer is much higher. The flow comes out from underneath the glacier from down Nugget Creek, and it fills up this lake a lot fuller before it can spill out. So while you see all of these open spaces in between the waterways here, those aren't really available in the middle of the summer when you're going to be here. You can sometimes, in late April or early May, it will still be low levels like this before it starts to rain. But if you go with Becky James, she'll hike you way up there, and it's a big deal. Now, I try to hike that hike every year, and I take a slightly different route than she does. She does a longer route because of the requirements of her permit. And as far as I know, she does a magnificent job. It is a slog, though. So if you don't know what you're doing, if you're not much of a hiker, she is going to absolutely turn you away. And she's also got a very small little permit, so she's likely to be sold out if you don't book early. But that's Above and Beyond, Becky James, wonderful person. Any of their guides are going to do a great job with you. Just expect it to take your entire stay in Juneau. Not that it will, but you're going to probably be exhausted afterwards, and you just want to focus on your priority. So that's one way to do it. The other way is just enjoy a quick run up to Nugget Falls, or come out here to Photo Point and enjoy the beauty, magnificent that's right near me that I'm not even going to describe right now because it's behind the camera. You can see out in the lake icebergs. It's very unlikely they'll be there more than, say, 3 years. They might not even be here next year. The glacier is just about to pull out of the lake, and then we're just going to get cold water. So come on up. Have a great time when you get up here. If you want to do this, put your thought into how you're going to do it, set your high priority, and make it happen. And that's option one. That's the best thing to do. Or come back here when it's frozen and you walk across the ice like I do.